All right, y'all. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Jamie here. What's up, family? All right, this is my last video for today. I've done 3 videos and I'm going bonkers because I'm having so much fun. But I have to do my forward testing of the 2022 YouTube model during the New York kill zone. So, on a day like today, knowing that we have FOMC, knowing that we have Jackson Hole this week, I need to remind myself that it's okay to take a day off. Sorry for yawning. That's rude. I hope I'm not boring you. Um, but so when yesterday, based on, the daily initial, I call it for myself, I call it the initial draw on liquidity. Based on how this candle closed, I would have been like, okay, I'm looking forward to take out previous day low. And we see right here that we could not take it out, but we got to 50% of this wick. So that could have been an early indication to let us know that, we can't go any lower, look for longs. When I get in here in my window, which is this gray box right here, I would be looking for my setup. And I cannot tell a lie, looking at this price action overnight. Where is my, let me see, the new day starts right there. Looking at this price action overnight coming in here, I'd have been like, oh my God, like we've been consolidating all night. Like, what are we gonna do? So, matter of fact, let me run this back to right here, just so I don't get distracted by all of that stuff. So this is my trading window, 7 a.m. to 10 Eastern time. So let's look on this chart right here. Now, one of the things that I noticed was we have the 2022 YouTube model right here. Ooh, look at that. Hey, really, bam, bam, zoom, zam. Okay, so I'm using this one right here as a short-term high that I want to see displacement on. And we get that right here. And then here is a fair value gap right here that is in a discount on this price leg right here. I'm gonna put it right there. So, easily you could get tapped in right there. But for me, I'm just like, I don't want to be entering off a 15-minute time frame. That's just me. So then I would be like, okay, what do I see if I know that I'm sitting on top of, if I'm sitting on top of that 15-minute time frame, like it comes down here once, comes down, does another stop rate, stops out these longs, and then the question is, where is my entry? Now, truth be told, I would be targeting previous day high since we had that reaction off of that daily wick. And the only thing that I see here, and of course, I'm only looking for at this point down here, I'm only looking for longs. Or that's my main concern because I believe previous day high is a draw on liquidity. So the only thing that I see here is that's down close down here, it would be to get in on this volume imbalance, and that's not the 2022 YouTube model. So that right there, I wouldn't have an entry. I have to enter off of a fair value gap. So we do have the 2022 YouTube 2022 model on the 15-minute chart. So I need to decide if I know that I'm inside of this model right here, do I want to trade that model but wait for an entry on a lower time frame? And if that's the case, I gotta change the state of delivery here. Then I have that volume imbalance. So maybe that would be acceptable. Even getting in on this fair value gap, I mean, excuse me, this order block. But again, with the model, if I'm using the 15-minute, like I would have to have my stop. I would have to have my stop. I gotta be careful not to try to force trades, but that's an excellent entry, right? So I would have to know that, oops. Oh, I can't do it. I want to place, let me do it. Let me do it. I would have to know that even if I got in there and I was really confident that my stop would have to go, really it's supposed to go all the way down here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. So I would either have to go underneath the B candle or the A candle. So let's just say I went underneath the A candle and I try to keep my risk within 500. So let me just do my risk. Boom. So let's say I was in here, like knowing that this is FOMC, like I can easily get out here, but knowing that or presuming that the previous day high is the draw on liquidity and we had that volume imbalance up there. Where's my volume imbalance? That we were looking to fill in the last the upper quarter, then maybe I can target filling that. I don't know that I'm at that level yet. So at the very least, I would have been safe on this retracement. Like it would have came like ticks away from my exit, but I would have been safe. And then I can target previous day high. Um, Technically, again, my trading window ends at 10, but if we see this popping off right here, or like I'm safe and I got an order block right here and I got a rejection block right there, I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm working a little overtime today. So then I take it up and at least get the volume imbalance completion, or have it a couple ticks below that rejection block, and then just make my bag and go away. So that even if there are shorts in here, I don't know that, because I'm not a let me, Jamie, finish your thoughts. Even if there are shorts in here, I don't know if I would take them based off of what my initial draw on liquidity is. Like I want to trade in line with that order flow. Um, so I don't see anything in here that's like super clear that would have me be like, okay, okay. Look for a short. Yeah, so I would hope that I'll be trading in line with previous day high. And so yeah, I would have been like, oh my God, it's about to stop me out. I could have made $1,500 and I decided that I wanted to take previous day high. And then in this instance today, it just would have worked out. Now, don't get me wrong, making, $1,500 in a matter of minutes. Let's say I tapped in there. So from 7:49 to 8:30, what is that, 40 minutes? I make 1,500 bucks, and that is a whole 30 points. Another thing that I could keep in mind that I need to remind myself is not to use as much leverage. So here I have two contracts. If I want to like give myself some room and put this like more like where it should go, lower down here, let's say I want to do my $500 down here and put it right below that gap in that blue box, then at least that would give me a little bit of room. I'm within my risk tolerance. I know it's FOMC. I know it could get bucky wild. And then if I take it up to previous day high, I still make, 2 Gs. So that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. And this is almost like a little bit of AMD. I recorded a couple of videos today. Like we had accumulation here, manipulation down, and then it just started to climb up. Now this was like wacky because of FOMC. But eventually it climbed up. So I would have had to work to get to my target of previous day high. I would have to work 36 minutes overtime. And that's okay. If I'm already in the trade, then I can stay in the trade to, essentially get to my target. But, try to avoid taking trades outside of my work schedule. All right, so I think that's it. I won't keep this one long since I've been on here all day long. Thank you very much for watching. as I always say, or I'm going to start to say, if I misspoke or said something incorrectly because I talk too fast and my mouth moves faster than my brain, just leave a comment, and I'll correct it as needed. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Bye.